Cheryl, and for tonight I'm going to reveal the answers of the articles, the quiz that I had on my previous video, the quiz that I have made last 2 months ago. So we have the articles and or the no article. So this is the quiz that I have given last time. This is the pre-tests. For those who have not seen that video yet, I have pasted the link as I mentioned earlier. I have pasted the link. So here, pause. Okay, just pause it and read it and try to answer. So let's have the explanation. Okay, I'm gonna explain to you what's the use of articles a and the. They may sound very easy, but they are actually confusing whenever you have uh, whenever you are going to take a quiz, or you're making a paragraph, you're making a composition, an essay, and sometimes you feel like, oh, do I have to put do I have to put the, or shall I leave it blank? So during your elementary years, maybe perhaps even in kindergarten, you have learned that we use a for singular. Okay, a and an. So these are the uses of the articles a and an. A and an. Okay, so we use a and an before a singular. We have this. Where's this? Okay, there you go. So we use a or an, as you have known from the very beginning when you started learning English. You started to learn how to read and write. So then basically you learn that we use a for singular. Okay, before a singular indefinite countable noun. So for example, I want to have a pet. So when we say indefinite, um, it's not sure. Okay, it is not sure what kind of pet. I want to have a pet. We have a lot of pets. What are the pet animals? We have dog, we have cats, rabbits, turtle, fish, and bird. What else? Hamster. So we have a lot of pet animals. But I just say, I want to have a pet. So it's indefinite. And I only want one. Okay? So I only want one pet. I want to have a pet. I only want one pet, and that is indefinite. You don't know if I want a cat or a dog. I have not decided yet, but I just feel like I want to have a pet, one pet. So next, if it is the first time you mention the thing, when I say I want to have a pet, this is the first time I mention about the pet. My first time to mention the desire of having a pet. So I say, I want to have a pet. But so yeah, it's the first time I mentioned about that. And another example here is, I'm watching a Korean drama right now. This is the first time I mentioned about watching a Korean drama. Okay, I'm watching a Korean drama right now. Again, this is the first time I mention it, and of course I'm just watching one Korean drama, because right now you cannot watch two movies at the same time, right? Or two TV series at the same time. So you are watching a Korean drama, and that is indefinite. Because of so many Korean dramas, we are not particular which Korean drama that I am watching right now. So next, we use article a or an to talk about someone's job or profession. So I would say I am a teacher. A teacher. And another example here, Jenny is a call center agent. Call center agent. So that is her job. Jenny's job is a call center agent. Next, we also use a and an as determiner. When we use adjectives, it's before an adjective, so it is a determiner. For example, this is an important topic to discuss. The articles a, an, and the is an important topic to discuss. So we have the adjective here, important, important topic. So we use a, okay, an important topic. Then, basically, as you have learned from the early years of learning English, we use a before a singular, non-specific, as I have said, not definite, non-specific noun that starts with a consonant sound. So, as you notice here, it is I am we are particular with the sound. Okay, we are particular with the sound because we use a for the before the word, okay, before a noun that has that consonant sound, not the consonant letter. We're not particular about the letter but the sound. So let's take these examples. Here we have three examples. You need to wear a mask. Yes, you need to wear a mask. Of course, one mask. Are you going to wear mask to mask at the same time? Yeah? Okay, you need to wear a mask when you go out. Do you? I hope you do. Okay. So you need to wear a mask. This is noun is a consonant, has a consonant sound. So we say a mask. Next we have the second example. You should choose a university with no annual tuition fee. A university. We have here U, which is letter U, which is a vowel. We have here a vowel U. But why do we use a? It is because university is pronounced as university. Y-U. Okay? So university. You should choose a university with no annual tuition fee increase. Next, we also have the same with university. We have Croatia. Is Croatia, this is a question 4, is Croatia a European country? So we have the word European, which starts with a vowel letter. But it is again pronounced as you, European. So that is why we use the article is Croatia a European country? So many countries are there. There are in Europe. So there are so many European countries. So let's go on with the. Let's go on with the. Oh, okay. We have an. I'm sorry. So we have an we use before a singular, non-specific noun that starts with a vowel. Okay. For a minute. Okay, so I'm back. So we use for singular, non-specific noun. It starts with a vowel sound. So there we go. We are also particular with the vowel sound. Oh, pardon me. Yeah. So we have, for example, the sentence, I'm sorry, have you ever seen an elephant? So, elephant, it starts with a vowel and it also has a vowel sound. Have you ever seen an elephant? So, one elephant, but we're not particular where, just as have you seen, have you experienced. It takes an hour to fly from Manila to Cebu, okay? If you are not from the Philippines, so Manila is the capital city of the Philippines, and Cebu is the second largest city in the Philippines. So it takes an hour. We have here the word hour, which is, which starts with letter H, that is a consonant. Okay? So we have hour starts starts with a consonant, but we use an. It is because the pronunciation of this is hour. This is silent. Maybe some of you who are non-native English speakers and who are just beginners in learning English, you may pronounce this as power. It's not power, but hour. Okay? It takes an hour to fly from Manila to Cebu. Let's go on. Jaya wants to take an engineering course. Well, it's just the same with the elephant, right? Starts with letter E. I hope it is clear and just as I said, I know you're smart. So let's go on with the, is it complicated? So we use articles the, both singular and plural with the. It's pretty complicated. Both singular and plural, but why do we usually use the? The. Okay, we use both singular and plural, countable and uncountable nouns. Oh, that's easy. Singular and plural, we can use it both. And we use it with countable and uncountable nouns. Oh, so then how can we know that we are going to use the, not a, when we see something or let's say a noun that is singular? So we use a or the. So here it is. The only the difference is that we use the for specific and the non-specific. So we have here, can you give me the face shield on the table? The face shield on the table. So it is specific which face shield. The face shield on the table, not the face shield from the floor or in the store, or not the face shield in my room. Well, but particularly the face shield on the table. Okay? There must be only one face shield. It's there, singular, and it's on the table. There must be one because we use the. But if there are many face shields on the table, then you would say, can you give me the face shields? Well, you can need more. Or you will have to be specific again, have to specify again. Can you give me the face shield on the table? The new one. The new one. So it's more specific. Both the speaker and the listener use the, both the speaker and the listener know when it is letter H. this example, previous examples here, watching Korean drama. I'm watching a Korean drama right now. In this case, we use because it's specific what Korean drama it is. How about if they're particular? I'm watching a Korean drama right now. It's the first time that Rachel talked about Korean drama and the one that she's watching. The first one, in particular, we're not sure what drama she's watching. I don't know what Rachel is watching right now. So Mama says, can you send me the link? The link. Why Mamel didn't say, can you send me a link? God here refers to both the speaker and the listener knows which link. The link of the Korean drama that Rachel is watching. I hope it is. Uh, so it is the Korean drama, the link that Rachel, or the link of the Korean drama that Rachel is watching. That is why Kamel says, can you send me the link? So both of them know which is being referred to, or what is being referred to. Let's go on with inventions, musical instruments, cultural institutions. So in general, we say Yuri can play the piano, so we're going to buy her a piano. So, what is the difference of the piano and a piano? Yeah, Yuri can play the piano, so we're going to buy her a piano. Oh, it sounds tricky. It's difficult, isn't it? Does it sound difficult? Yuri can play the piano, that is a musical instrument. Okay, but its general function. The general function, Yuri can play the piano. Of course, you play the piano. That is the general function of the piano. So can play the piano. So we're going to buy her a piano the which is the what's that? The instrument itself, the instrument, not the purpose of using or the usage of these musical instruments. So we are going to buy her a piano, one piano only. Next, is it clear? Do you prefer watching movies at the cinema? So the general function of the cinema is to watch movies. So that is why we say the cinema. Do you prefer watching movies at the cinema? That is not wrong. I mean, that is not right. Next, the light bulb was one of the most important inventions of the 19th century. Who invented the light bulb? Please comment down below. Who invented the light bulb? Okay, sorry. So the light bulb was in the most important inventions of the 19th century. The light bulb, that is what invention? Specific invention, that is. And we are referring to specific now. We use the for things that are universally known or part of the natural world. For example, we say the earth, and the way you pronounce the, it could be the or they. When the okay, when the word starts with a vowel sound, we say the the earth. The earth moves around the sun. It starts with consonant sound, so we say the sun. The earth moves around the sun. That is universally known, universally, or it is a part of the world, natural world, here, geographical. I love, okay, universally known part of the universe. I love to lay on the grass watching the stars. The grass is a natural world, part of the natural world. I love to lay on the grass. You must say, I love to lay on grass. I love to lay on the grass watching the stars. Next we have geography. We use the for geography. Point of compass. For example, Typhoon Yolanda. Yolanda is the massive typhoon that struck the Visayas region in 2000. When was that? If you remember, please comment down below. 2013, if I'm not mistaken, probably, or 12. Comment down below if it's 12 or 13. It was a devastating typhoon. Points of compass, Typhoon Yolanda brought a massive destruction in the northernmost of Cebu. Northernmost. So we use the for the word northernmost. Next group of islands, lakes and mountains. I wish to go skiing on the Alps. Alps is a mountain. The Everest. The Everest. Group of islands, lakes, mountains, yeah, I said that. Sorry. Next we have the oceans, coasts, seas, gulfs, canals, rivers. So it's kind of a part of the natural world, natural resources, oceans, coasts, gulfs, canals, rivers. The Amazon, for example. We also say the Pacific Ocean, the Amazon. Sorry, it's noisy. Okay, so the Amazon, the Pacific Ocean, and the Nile. Next, countries, especially countries, okay, only, not all countries, but the countries that it's a union of countries, and if you start saying republic, so before the word republic, you will say the republic, and union of countries, for example, the United States. Again, United States. U is a consonant sound, not a vowel sound. So we say the United States, not the United States. The United States, the People's Republic of China, the Czech Republic. And we also say the Republic of the Philippines. The word before republic, the Republic of the Philippines, the Republic of South Korea. And to add about countries, we also, I have not written it here. We use the for countries with countries that has S in the end. So we say the Philippines. Do you know any other countries that ends in letter S? Comment it down below and write the word the. Okay? So country, my country, the Philippines. Let's go on to the next one. We use the for internet, radio, newspaper. Do not rely on in the information. Sorry, my tongue is twisted. Stiff. Do not rely on the information you read on the internet. The internet. So internet. When I was young, I listened to the radio. Oh, that's a song from the Carpenters, right? When I was young, I had listened to the radio. Okay, the radio. Next, groups within a society. So we say it's a basic etiquette to reserve the seats for the PWD and the elderly, right? You have to reserve the seats for the PWD. What is PWD? Person with disabilities. When I was younger, I thought PWD because I have seen a sign, I have seen a sign of, shall I show that? But because we see a sign of PWD that is a man or a person with a cane or a pregnant woman or in a wheelchair. And I was thinking that maybe PWD means pregnant women and disabled, but person with disabilities. I didn't right, the pregnant woman, but there in the sign, um, it has a pregnant woman, so that's why I thought it's PWDs, pregnant women and disabled. So person with disabilities can be overweight. It is a basic etiquette. I hope you reserve the seats, and if someone rides the bus or the train, a PWD or an elderly, it's a basic etiquette that you have to give up your seats, right? Okay. But sometimes women are entitled. Other women are entitled. Like if especially if they are very tired. Also, they are traveling from. I mean, maybe they're from work. They're going home, or they've been traveling. They are going to travel for long distance, and this seat is occupied. There are no seats already when she rides the bus when the woman rides the bus. Some women, okay, some women are also, let's say, entitled that men should be gentlemen. Men should be gentlemen and has to offer the seat for the woman. Well, um, so the woman gets angry about that, but well, it's not really for me. It's not really necessary to give if you're a man. It's not really necessary for you to give your seat or to give up your seat and let the woman sit down. It's just your choice. Yeah, maybe you choose a woman who is pretty, so you let the woman sit down because she looks pretty, and if the woman doesn't look that good, you're not going to give up your seat. I hope not. Okay, so well, it's just your choice. If you feel like, I think this woman looks tired, exhausted, and I'm not, so maybe you can be a gentleman to give up your seat. So now let's edit. Oh, we still have no article. No article for general nouns. Okay, for general nouns, we don't use article because we use article the for specific, plural, countable, singular, uncountable. Yeah, both singular, plural, countable, and non uncountable nouns. But it is specific. So for plural, let's talk about plural. That is not specific. Okay. So for general nouns, forgive me if I take a little break. So just read that. Okay, just read that. When do you use without when you should not use article? So we don't use article for general nouns. So for we say, for example, sometimes history repeats itself. Do you agree? Okay. Sometimes history repeats itself. So it's generally history. What kind of history? Okay. Generally, history repeats itself. Can you count history? No. It's an uncountable. Okay, it's uncountable now. So we say sometimes history repeats itself. Next, we like fruits. That is countable and plural. But it's not specific. There are a lot of fruits. Do you like fruits generally? Do you like fruits? It's not particular what kind of fruits. Generally, fruits. Okay. Next, geography. Geography, mountains or lakes when the name. If you could remember, we have mentioned here, okay, previously, we have ocean, pools, seas, canals, rivers. We also have group of islands, group, group of islands, lakes, mountains. We use the ups. But if if the mountain has the word mount or lake, we say we don't use article the. Mount Mayon in Albay, Philippines, has a favorite ocean. That is true. Lake Cebu is a natural lake located in the municipality of Lake Cebu, South Cotabato. Okay, we have lake here. So we don't use the because it has the name mountain or mount and lake. Next, countries, continents, and most places. Countries, continents, and most places. City, town, streets. Just name. Name of country, continents, most places. Let's say city. Yeah, we don't use the if we are talking about general. I mean the name itself. It has a name. Right. Okay, we have here South Korea. We don't say the South Korea. We don't say the Canada. We don't say the Japan or the Balamban or the Fidel Usari Street. Fidel, Fidel, Fidel Usari Street. So we don't use article in that sense. Next, buildings, infrastructures with its basic function. Oh, basic function. Buildings and infrastructures. Don't call me when I'm in school. I'm in school because I am studying. Okay? Not in the school. If I say, don't call me when I'm in the school, maybe I just visit the school. I'm not really there for studying. Okay? Maybe I just get some documents. I already graduated. I just get some documents. So in that case, we say the. I don't study there. Don't call me when I'm in school. That means I'm studying. I'm going to the school to get the modules. I'm going to the school to get the modules. Perhaps it's the mother who says this. I'm going to the school to get the modules. So the mother is going to get the modules for her child. That's why she's going to the school of her child, which is specific. So that is versus no article versus with article. And yeah, let's reveal the answer of this question. Okay, let's reveal. We don't use article, name of a place. Okay, so Cebu City was under a total lockdown following the outbreak of COVID-19. So you just leave this blank. No article. Okay? No article. just leave it blank. Next, sorry. Okay, next one. As blank responsible citizen. So responsible citizen. Responsible is an adjective and we need a determiner. As a responsible citizen, because citizen only one. As a responsible citizen. So it's a. Let's see who got the right answer. Very good. Winalin and Daniel Diaz, they got it right. We say number two is number three. Wenalin says no article. Daniel says the. So it's a name of person. We don't use article. Okay, we don't use article before the name of a person. So we don't say the Anna. The Anna. No, we don't say the Anna. But we just leave it as a responsible citizen. Anna strictly comply the guidelines of EC, ECQ, Enhanced Community Part, which is which is to stay home to help contain. What does it mean by contain? Okay, to stop, to help stop the spread of COVID-19 or virus. So in this case, we say which is to help, which is to stay home to help contain. The answer is the, because we are particular about, we know what virus we are talking about here, right? We know what virus we're talking about here. It is coronavirus. Next, okay, although she lives alone with her dog, she didn't go out unless necessary. Staying home could be boring. For us, it is. It is. And tiring. For hard-working woman. Hard-working woman. We have the adjective here. Hard-working. And noun, woman, which is singular. So we have to use the determiner or the article. Ah, hard-working woman. Let's see who got it right. It's number five. Okay, for number four, sorry, for number four, let me see more. Right, number four, Wenelin Vardinas, Lagdama, Wenelin Lagdama got it right, and Daniel got it wrong. For number five, yeah, let's see. Number five, Wenelin Lagdama got it right, and Daniel, okay, she got it wrong. Number six, staying home could be boring. Staying home could be boring and tiring for a hard-working woman like her who is used to spend most of her days in no article in school. Okay, cause she is a teacher. She works there. She's a teacher. So generally the function, okay, generally she work because she works there, we don't use article, okay? She is a teacher, so we don't use article in school. Let's see who got it right. The school, Daniel got it wrong. Wenalin, No article numbers. It's number 6, right? The, so also wrong. Next, to keep her sanity, she enjoys watching blank Korean dramas and browsing. Okay, number 8, number 7, sorry. Number 7, the, no, because, sorry. Number 7, no article also. No article for number 7 because it is not specific. There are lots of Korean dramas. Browsing the internet again. Oh, pardon me for that. Number 8, the answer is the. Let's see who got it right. Daniel got it right. And Wenelin got it right. So we use the internet. Again, we are going to pronounce this the because it's letter I. She also got time to reconnect to her old friends in the country ends with S. So the answer is the. Number 9. Wenelin got it right. Daniel, she didn't answer that. Next, she made or received calls. Okay, she made or received calls from her friends and cousins currently residing in South Korea. We don't use article. Okay, we have the name of the country. It doesn't end in S. So, in general countries, it doesn't end in S. It's not a united country. It's not a union of country. So we don't use article. Let's see. Got it right. Wenelin, no article. Perfect. Very good. Number 11. 11 to 12, she says there's no article. But United States, it's a union of countries. Therefore, we are going to use the. So, got it wrong there. And number 12, number 11, Daniel did not answer that. Number 12, Daniel answered the. Oh, I'm sorry for this. This should be, sorry. This should not be there. Okay, pardon me for this. Okay, there you go. So we have here Norway is a name of country that doesn't end in S, so it's nothing. And Wenelin got it right, while Daniel did not get it right. Despite the inability to go to work physically, she never stopped being productive. She joined various webinars, continued her paperwork for the completion of the school year, as well as in preparation for the next. At the same time, she teaches students virtually. The series of quarantine being implemented in, we have city, but it's no name of city. So the answer is no article or there's article. Let's see who answered it right. 13. Okay, no one answered number 13. So number 13, what do you think it is? It's the last one. What do you think is the answer for number 13? I want to see that on your comment. I want to see that in your comment. What's the answer for number 13? What do you think so? Okay, number 13. It's the city. Why? The series of quarantine being implemented in the city isn't that frustrating after all if a person has positive attitude like that. The city, because we're talking about here. Oh, that is okay. Why we use the city in the here? Because we know which city. We're talking about Cebu City. Okay, the quarantine lockdown in Cebu City. So we use the article the, that is specific city, right? Okay, so that's it for that was okay, that was our that was the answer and the explanation of our lessons about articles, right? Okay, go back. Yeah, so thank you for watching this live streaming, and I hope you have learned something. And if you think it is educational and you want to share this to people, please do share. Don't hesitate to share, and I would really be glad if you share. It's my pleasure if you share this live stream, if you share this video to your friends, and yeah, invite your friends to like my videos, watch it, and of course, don't forget to subscribe. Okay, don't forget to subscribe. Lessons by Teach Cheryl. Where is that? Subscribe. And also follow my Facebook page. Subscribe. Follow my Facebook page. Okay, there you go. Please do subscribe, share this video, and see you again next time. Bye bye.